Hello everyone and welcome to the 2,500 subscribers special video. I know it's a bit delayed again, but here we are. Today we are at Kwinana bus station to start our challenge. So for the 1,000 subscribers special, I did the train station challenge, going to all the train stations in one day, although Yanchep extension is opening in just a few days from when I filmed this, so it's going to be outdated now, which is a bit of a shame. But now we are at Kwinana bus station and we're going to do the bus station challenge, which is quite a lot simpler, I think. Very simple challenge, but it's a cool one to do because there's a lot of different combinations of routes you can take to complete it. And you really have to strategize to try and get it in the fastest time. So I have a rough route planned out in my head. I don't have the exact times of where I'm going to go though. When I'm gonna go to certain places. I haven't really checked the timetables, but I'll just try to follow my rough route and see if we can end up with a good time. So RX Transit has tried this before twice already on his channel, and I was always planning to do it eventually, but just didn't really get a chance to or have a need to. But now we have 2,500 subscribers special. So the rules are pretty simple. All you have to do is just get on or off a bus at every bus station, all 15, which includes Perth Stadium bus station. But for that, you just need to use the red cat at Madagar Bridge, and then it counts as you using that, because basically 652 and 653 currently go there anyway when there's stadium events to the Madagar Bridge stop, so it's okay because it's closed when there's no special events. But I'm gonna still walk to it just to be there. And also it includes the new Cannington bus station as part of the Armadale Line shutdown. I am filming this, of course, when the Armadale Line shutdown is on, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna use trains too much, especially in the southeastern areas. But you can use any transport, trains, buses, ferries if you needed to. But yeah, it's not that complicated. Just get to all the bus stations and travel around on the services in the fastest time possible. So hopefully, I'm hoping we can do it in about 5 hours. I'm not sure exactly how long, maybe it's gonna be like 6. But we're starting here at Kwinana's bus station because this is the furthest bus station, all the way out in zone 4. So I think it's a good idea to start here. We're gonna start the timer as the clock as soon as we depart on the bus from Kwinana bus station, and stop it as soon as we arrive at the last bus station. I'm not starting at my local stop like I did in the train station challenge, because then that makes it unfair and other people can't replicate it. So for this, you can just start at any bus station and end at any bus station of your choosing. I think Kwinana is probably the best one to start at, which is why I came all the way down here this morning at 9:25 a.m. and we're gonna have a 543 service coming into Kwinana station in a moment, so we can go back up north and tick off the other bus stations. Here's our 543 TP 2080. Here we are now, arrived at bus station number 2, Burragoon bus station, after almost 50 minutes. That's pretty bad. Like, it took 50 minutes only to get to our second bus station, but we had to go all the way from Kwinana, zone 4, all the way up here. As you saw, just 543 train and then 915. We are now here at Burragoon bus station. Bro, why does it show the circle route at Burragoon bus station? It's like nowhere near here. That's so silly. This whole side of the map literally just to show the circle route when the bus station is here. Anyway, we are now gonna wait what? Oh my gosh, it still has the old 160 as well, which went to Terrace Road instead of Waka. This is so stupid. This is so old. And the deviation's drawn on as well. Okay. Anyway, we're now gonna have to wait here for over 10 minutes, unfortunately, but there's no better option. At least we are here now, Burgoon bus station, and then we're gonna take a 115. Getting back on the 915, unfortunately, because the 115 is 10 minutes late, so this is gonna be even better. Yeah, that was really unfortunate having to go on 915 back. It's been half an hour since I was here before, just to loop over there to Burgoon bus station, but that's how unreliable 115 is, so I think I'm off to a bit of a bad start. It's already been 1 hour. Anyway, here comes our Perth train now to go to Elizabeth Quay. Arrived at Elizabeth Quay. The 115 is still not even at Canning Bridge, so this was definitely a good idea. And here we have our third bus station, Elizabeth Quay. This is quite a silly scene. We got our 31 to the busport here, and right behind it we have the 115 that we would have been on anyway, because I had to wait a while now from Burgoon. So I could have just gotten that anyway, and it would have just dropped me off right now, and then I could have sprinted here and got a perfect connection to this 31. So it literally made no difference going on the train now. I thought it did, but it didn't. Let's hop on board. Almost 10 minutes on the 31 right there, just to get to Perth Busport. Bus station number 4, finally. Took way too long. I've been in the city for like 25 minutes already, and I've only just gotten from Elizabeth Quay to Perth Busport. Time to head to the Armadale line now. Yes, including Perth Stadium. Here we are, set 28. We're actually going to be using the weekday Perth Stadium stopping today. We're going to be hopping on back to the train network. Perth Stadium, completely empty, of course. No one ever uses this. What the hell? Is that a B series in Victoria Park shuttle? Wait, no, it's on platform 6. I mean platform 1, and it's lucky set 125. It's just not in service. I don't know what it's doing here at Perth Stadium. Anyway, let's head to the bus station. Here we are, Perth Stadium bus station. Just gonna touch one of the stands just so I can say I was here, and then we're gonna hop on the Red Cat on the other side of the Matagara Bridge. Nice. Bus station number 5. And here's our CAT service from stand 1 on the other side, which the 652 and 653 go here, as I said before, so this is what we're just counting instead. Got off the Red Cat, literally one stop, just at Trinity College. Now we're gonna just walk over to Adelaide Terrace right there and take another bus to our next bus station. 38, one stop. Just over 5 minutes to get from the Matagara Bridge stop to Causeway bus station, 3412 right there. Bus station number 6. Now we're gonna head to the Curtin bus station. Okay, there's no 960 for about 10 minutes, so we're just gonna get on this 75 to go to Curtin University bus station first, and then we'll just quickly head to Curtin Central, which is very short anyway. I wanted to go to Curtin Central to avoid looping back, but it's fine. Arrived at bus station number 7, Curtin University bus station, 20 minutes from Causeway. No, that doesn't go to Central. I think this was actually a mistake. I shouldn't have gone in 75. Even though the 960 was 10 minutes behind, this thing was so slow. 960 is already at Curtin Central, so now I'd already be there. Now I have to go back there and then come back through here again, which is quite annoying, but it's only a few minutes, I guess, and there should be a bus. Yep, here's our 100. Perfect. Let's hop on board. $100 to Curtin Central. There we go. That section took less than 5 minutes, so this is actually the shortest bit now. We're bus station number 8. We are now officially halfway, and it's been about 2.5 hours. So if we do the other half in 2.5, that's 5 hours. But there's, I think, more overall kilometers that need to be traveled in the next half, so it's gonna take a bit longer. And I just missed the 100 towards Cannington, which I would have caught if I went on the 960, so I'm pretty annoyed. And I guess we'll just have to wait for the next one. Or a 34, actually. It could be a 34. No, apparently it came through 2 minutes ago as well, but maybe it's late. Let's just wait. Okay, so there's no bus to Cannington for like 15 minutes, and then I realized I can just run. It's like nothing. Just gonna run through the Curtin Uni campus, even though I've never even walked through it, so I really have no idea where I'm going, but I'm gonna go in the approximate direction, try to get to the bus station. There's a 72 there in 4 minutes. And I still just missed it. That's such a useless run then through the uni campus. It's so complicated. I got so lost. Jeez. It's massive, this place. No wonder it has 2 bus stations. Oh well, we're just gonna wait now for whatever bus comes next to Cannington. Got a 34 here now to Cannington Station, 2127 ex-Kwinana bus. Arrived at bus station number 9, Cannington. Bus station over here. Plane over there. Now we have to make our way all the way up to Kalamunda, which is the thing. This one's gonna take the longest both ways. Oh, what are they building in the middle here? I don't know, maybe they're making a roof or something. This is gonna take a really long time. Kalamunda's so annoying. And I just thought about it and realized maybe this wasn't the best plan. I probably should have gone to the northern bus stations first. And like left Henley Brook for the end. But now I'm gonna have to go to Henley Brook, then keep going and do the other northern ones. Anyway, let's just keep going with what I'm doing. This is probably not the best attempt, but it's already been 3 hours and we're still in Cannington. We've barely gone anywhere, stayed in the southern suburbs in the city only. We're gonna take a 51 now to connect over to a 283, and then we'll go up to Kalamunda. 51, 34, 47. $51 departing. We now got a 10-minute wait for a 283, but that's not too bad considering it's half hourly for 283 and 282 combined. And then we'll go all the way up to Kalamunda with this, which is going to take like 30 minutes, so let's wait for it. 23:25 on the 283 service, arrived at Kalamunda bus station. Bus station number 10. Just in time. It was scheduled to arrive 3 minutes after a 276 service, but luckily we came quite early. So now we're gonna catch a 276 all the way down to High Wycombe, and then I'm gonna go up towards Morley and Mirrabooka. I haven't really decided exactly what to do yet. I'll check the timetables. But yes, here we are, all the way up in the hills. Probably the hardest, most annoying one to get to. Kalamunda bus station. Tick. Arrived at High Wycombe station. Finally get to go back on the train. I've been on buses for so long right now, but only for a few stops. We're heading over to Bayswater station, and then we're going to be going to Morley bus station. Here's our train, set 50. Let's hop on board. Circle route coming in here to go over to bus station number 11. We are arrived at Morley bus station. Now, my original plan was to take the 955 from here and go straight up to Henley Brook, right here, and tick that one off, but I just realized it's terrible timing then to 355. I would have to wait 40 minutes, which I'm not doing because that's wasting so much time to get over to Whitford. So instead I'm going to deal with the rest of the northern suburbs bus stations first and then go to Henley Brook last, which is also good because Henley Brook Bus Station will be closing by the end of this year when Ellenbrook line opens, so we'll have one less bus station again. So then the challenge will still be quite valid by just removing the end section of my time when I went to Henley Brook, and we'll check what my time will be at the second last bus station, and then that'll be the new valid time once Henley Brook closes. So yeah, unfortunate because I did think Henley Brook would be a good place to go to because you just go straight up and then you go across and then you keep going instead of doing loops. But also ending there is good because it's quite an isolated station, so we're not wasting a lot of time by going all the way up there. So instead we're gonna get a 371 now and go to Mirrabooka bus station, which is not too far away either. Otherwise I would have gone to Mirrabooka like more than an hour from now. I would have taken 955, 355 and then gotten off and switched to a 376 in Lansdale and gone to Mirrabooka, which would have been so long. I don't know if that would have been good even, like would have that wasted too much time? I'm thinking now it would, but that was what was in my head originally. Anyway, there should be a 371 very shortly. Oh wait, there's a stand, yeah. 4 minutes, we'll take it. Quite a gross 2183 here doing the service via Mirrabooka bus station. Bus station number 12. I can't believe how many people actually use the 371 to go from Morley to Mirrabooka. It's the only route between the two bus stations and it's so full. Almost the entire bus worth of seats people went between the two. There really should be more often or more services, or make 371 full high frequency route. New 975 or something. It's so busy. Anyway, there it is. As I said, we're at bus station number 12 now. Now we're going to be taking 415, literally from this stand right here. Don't have to walk anywhere. Over to Stirling Station, which is departing in another 5 minutes. So it's really good timing not to waste too much time here. And it's a very quick route that just goes straight along Amelia Street to Stirling. Here we go, our service towards Stirling Station. Just got off the 415, a couple of stops before Stirling Station over here. Because I have a perfect connection to a 425 on the other side of the road, which comes around this way before heading back west to Kwinana bus station. Literally in 1 minute, so I got off. And we're back where a circle route stops as well. We are arrived at Kwinana bus station. It's gonna be a quick one here.
Wishes to remind patrons that this station is a smoke-free zone.
Okay, sorry for that rush there, but there goes 423 2919. Just went to Kwinana bus station with 425. Quickly switched to 423, and now I got off here on this street because I need to get to Scarborough now. And 422 is the only route that connects Kwinana and Scarborough, which is a very scarce route with many deviating services which terminate early. And there isn't one for like an hour, so I had to quickly take 423 back towards Stirling, but get off right here at Sackville Terrace, where there will now be a 421 in like 5 or so minutes, which will go to Scarborough for our second last bus station. So I literally only spent like 10 seconds at Kwinana. But now the problem now is this 421 is scheduled to get to Scarborough Beach bus station at like 3:40 or 3:50, I forgot which one it is, but at the same time there's a 410 back to Stirling leaving, and I need to catch that 410 because if I don't, then I'm not gonna make the connection to the 355 to get to Henley Brook, and I'm gonna have a whole half-hour wait for the next one, which is gonna be so much worse on my time. I already hit 6 hours, which I thought was gonna be like the max, and I haven't even done my second last one yet, but oh well. We're gonna wait over there now at that stop for the 421 and hope I can catch my next service after that. Okay, we got here 2 minutes early, which is good. Almost half an hour though to get from Kwinana to Scarborough. That was so bad. Here's our 410 now back to Stirling. 24:34. Yeah, and by the way, since Henley Brook Bus Station will be closing, this is now the end of what the challenge will be in 6 months, with Henley Brook being the last one I'm going to do. That's a coincidence today, but that's good because it means I now have a time which will be valid far into the future. Also, why the hell does this bus still have January service changes? You probably can't read it, but it's the January ones when Victoria Park transfer station was renamed to Causeway Bus Station. That's crazy. But yeah, my final time for excluding Henley Brook Bus Station, so the 14 bus stations, was 6 hours, 18 minutes and 25 seconds. So that's the time which will be valid into the future. It's a pretty bad one, I think, and it's quite easily beatable. But at least I've done it, and now I'm just gonna make my way to Henley Brook still, so I can say I've actually been to all the current bus stations in one day and actually get my final time for the challenge at the moment. Arrived at Stirling now. I've literally spent a whole hour in this area just to tick off Scarborough and Kwinana. That was way too slow. I really don't like that. But anyway, we're now heading down into the train station, and I will manage to catch that 355 that I wanted to. So let's go to Whitford's. Off it goes, Butler. You're not gonna be seeing that anymore by the time this video is posted. No more Butler services. And now we will head upstairs for our last service of this challenge. Finally. Here it is, 25:26 on our last service. And there goes our final bus, TP 2526, here at Henley Brook Bus Station. Just arrived with a final time of 7 hours, 29 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, that was a really crazy time. Sorry, 7 hours, 32 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, it's a lot more than I thought. I thought it would be like 5 to 6 hours, but it ended up taking 7.5. Ellenbrook line tracks over there. As I said, this bus station will be gone, so this whole final leg, which was actually the longest leg of the journey, over 1 hour to get from Scarborough to here, will be void. Like, you don't even have to consider it. Very good that I managed to do it like this, that Henley Brook was the last one, so as I said, so it's still valid in the future. You can see they've already fenced off so much of the car park, and there's sand mounds here as they're starting to demolish it and get the bus depot ready. They've also closed the bike shelter, which this was the only Perth bus station with a bike shelter. It's now just behind the fence, no longer in use, because no one really biked here anyway, and no one really parks here anyway either. There's literally like 10 cars here each weekday. Here they are, and that's it. And these are probably just people going to the city who can't be bothered or are too far away from another bus in Ellenbrook, so they just come here. And then they have two very different options, 955 to Bassendean or 355 to Whitforth. See, here's a sign, Henley Brook Bus Depot Conversion. To facilitate the construction of the new Henley Brook Bus Depot, this car park is partially closed. The bike shelter has also been permanently closed. So, yeah, this is just a massive hole here. But that's it. After the entire day, literally took the whole day, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Like a normal work day, and that was just the challenge. I also had to get to Kwinana, which I left home at 7:40 already, and now I still have to get home, so it's gonna be 6. So that's crazy. But yes, anyone can try to beat me in this challenge. I know Rex has done it. You can see his quick video in it as well to see how he did it. He did it very differently. He also didn't go to Perth Stadium, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, I can't believe I had to come all the way here just for this conclusion, but here we are, finally, Henley Brook Bus Station, after the entire day. Finished. And now I can say I've officially been to all the train stations in one day and all the bus stations in one day. Although Yanchep Extension opening this weekend from when I'm filming, which means my train station milestone or whatever you want to call it is not going to be true anymore either until I do it again, which is not going to be for a long time. I'm literally sick of buses today. Let me count up how many I took. 20 buses, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put it on the screen if I made a mistake, but 20 buses for this challenge. That's some of the most buses I've ever taken in one day, really. Especially for such long distances. I also took, what? 1, 2, 3, 4 trains. Only 4 trains. No, 5. 5 trains. And 20 buses. And I also took one other train before I started the challenge, and one other bus before I started the challenge, and now I'm gonna take 2 more buses after the challenge. So overall it's gonna be 23 buses today. Bro, why are you driving here with your car? That's not allowed. So yes, it's a crazy number. But at least I can say I did it, and I have made a good subscriber special video for you all to enjoy. 2,500 subscribers, thank you for that, even though this is going to be posted way too late again, after even the 3,000 one will be due, which I'm not going to post then for late again. So all the time I'm constantly behind with the subscriber specials. And that's it. It's raining now, it's about to get dark, and I'm all the way out in Henley Brook. Luckily the 355 exists. I'm just going to take it right back, really, so I don't have to go all the way around. Bye!